first and second graders, this is project 3 and this is step 2. You will be outlining your bird. You're going to need your art book with your picture of your peacock, and please make sure you have an extra piece of paper, could be construction paper, a piece of scrap paper to put underneath your drawing. It protects all your other pages, prevents the marker from seeping through and messing up all your other pages in your art book, so make sure you always have that in your art book. You're going to need a black marker, could be permanent or it could be a washable marker. And then you're also going to need a black pen. You could also use a blue pen if you'd like. So we're going to start with the black marker and we're going to outline the main body of the bird, so of the peacock. So let's start at the top. Please take your time staying on your pencil line as best you can. Please watch first, and then you can, if you'd like to draw along with me, watch and then pause the video and do. I'm going to go ahead and do that line right there. We'll skip the beak for right now. We'll come back to it. Let's just get the main body of the peacock first. I'm going to go ahead and add this line. So if your beak is very teeny tiny, then I want you to use your pen for your beak and for your eye. If it's not super teeny tiny, then you can go ahead and continue to use your marker for this part. You can color in your eye. And then again, if you want to use your marker for this part right here, or your pen, you can instead. Up to you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my marker too. I want you to do this for this part as well. And then for the background, the feathers, we'll use our pens. So tracing over this fluff that hangs out on the top of the peacock's head with your marker. Okay. Once you're done with this part, then you can put your cap back on your marker and grab either your black or a blue pen. And then let's start with these bumps, scale, kind of smaller feathers at the bottom. Sometimes you need to, when you're using a pen, sometimes if it's not working right away, doing this on a scrap piece of paper, maybe doing it on like your marker mark paper just to get it activated. Sometimes they need that, pens need that. Okay, and be careful if you're using washable markers or pens. Try not to rub your hand over it when you're moving around and drawing. That can sometimes cause smearing. Makes your artwork a little messy. So we'll start with these baby feathers. Again, staying on the pencil line as best you can. Then we can go ahead and do our ovals, our larger feathers. Hopefully your pens work better than mine. Mine's kind of coming in and out. That's okay. You can always move your paper around to kind of avoid the smearing. All right, and then the last step is the lines. So again, going over with your pen. And draw those lines that are going off the paper. Yeah, try your best to stay on the lines. But the extra pencil lines give it kind of more of a feathery look. So please don't erase anything after you outline because that'll just smear the pen. Oh yeah, and there's one more thing we're gonna do with your pen after you've outlined the whole thing. I want you, when you look at a peacock feather, it has kind of a little, some lines that come at the top of this shape right here, and I forgot to add that. So let's start with the bottom. So what you're going to do is it's kind of like adding a little bit of hair at the top of the feather, kind of wispy. I want you to go ahead and just add that with your pen. They're kind of like little wispy hairs. Okay, makes it look a little more realistic. Ah, there's our peacock. All right, good job, everybody.